Hello all, it's Ben at Stafford Station Engage. Thanks for joining me again. I just want to say a big thank you for 1,000 subscribers. It's been 2.5 years now since I've started this. It's been quite an adventure. Two big main layouts nearly completed. Yeah, it's been interesting. Thanks again for everybody who joined me right from the beginning. My most devoted followers, and also on Facebook where I've got a page. If you just look for Stafford Station Engage, that's starting to grow a bit as well. I've got over 400 followers on that now, where I do kind of regular updates and post videos and stuff like that. So in this episode I focused on trying to finish Telegraph Street, so I'll just scan over some of the buildings I've done. So it's this kind of triangle at the back here which I've finished, plus done some back pictures as well. So just give you a view, plus a little Chinese takeaway there. I've also done the gardens at the back. Also there's been a big change here, I'll explain that later in the video. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll take you through to my previous self. Just another thing I want to mention is I've bought this new Graham Farish Class 350. It's in the latest London North Western Railway livery, and it's pretty good. I like the detail. Just give you a little close-up of it. Someone else has reliably informed me that you can actually sound chip this. He did it himself, and then he downloaded the file, I think, from YouTube. So that's something I don't mind doing, because it has this unusual, I don't know if you've heard these at various stations, when they actually start from stop, they have this kind of whistling sound. It's quite very distinctive. So it's something I would definitely like to get sound fitted. Eventually, apparently you have to knock out some of the seats to fit the speaker though, so but it does work with a regular 6-pin decoder. I've just got one 6-pin decoder in the main body, but you can put 2 more decoders in to control the light functions. Anyway, I was going to actually have a go at painting this myself, but glad some Farish did it for me, because it's quite a detailed paint job. If you look at that there, for instance, that'd be very hard to actually get sort of mask it and get it, but it wouldn't be as good as that. I'm a bit annoyed with Farish as well though, because I haven't upgraded the decoder to an Next 18. There is no sound fitted option to buy either. So considering the steep price of these now, it was I think that could have been a bit better. Anyway, it's still a good loco unit, and glad I got it. I'll give you quite a few running shots. So this is the area I'm concentrating on this time. So if you watched any of my previous videos, I've done quite a lot of Telegraph Street already on this side. So I've done the solicitors, and I've done the garage here, and then these buildings as well facing the track. So this time I'm focusing on this side of the street here. So you've got a building here, and then you've got a block here, a series of terraces here with the Chinese there, and then this building here, and then on my track it kind of then just slices off there. So there will be a bit of this car park and the fence as well. So on the street view I've got a few shots. So this is the side I'm doing here. So I've got a sort of building here with a wall. That's the garage I've already done. I've done that. So looking back, this is needs doing. Quite a lot of complex building with quite a lot of windows. So that'll be interesting. And then that's another view of it there. So you've got basically a kind of mainly brick building, but then you've got this sort of plaster wall finish here as well, with quite a large chimney there as well in the garage. And then after that there's these terrace houses here, which the garage again. These terrace houses here, so you've got this quite interesting blue fasciaed one, which is, I think, definitely seems to be older than these ones because the windows seem to be in a different position. It's probably more of a Georgian, maybe earlier building, and those were later, I think, maybe a Victorian. And then you've got this Chinese takeaway building here. Another view of that. Another view down the street, so I started on that one. And this is the side of that Chinese takeaway. And then the end of that. So further down the street, eventually get to, yeah, so that's the other side of the Chinese takeaway in the corner. So because this is on the actual layout, I'll have to probably focus doing some gardens at the back with the fence and a little car park. And then the final building to do is this, which looks like a residential building, and if you notice, it's actually quite raised. It's actually got stairs to it here, so it's actually raised up a bit. So I don't know that this is sloped down to the road, I'm not sure. My layout will have only up to about there on mine, and then then it's just sliced off. So this is kind of a low relief building, really. Another view of it there, and then that's the building I did before. This is another view of the back of it now. So yeah, my layout will be like that, so I'll slice off that. So it will be a bit of this car park with this fence, so I won't be able to get this huge window in either. So yeah, plenty to get on with. So this is the plan view, so of all the buildings I've just mentioned. So this is the first house here, which is kind of an extended house, which leads on there onto the main street from the bridge, opposite these solicitors. And yeah, so it's got like a garage on it as well. That's an end view of it. And it's starting on the terrace here, where you eventually get to the Chinese on the corner, and then as it goes around there as well. And then eventually get to this raised modern building here, which is slightly higher up. Yeah, those are some views as well from the back. So I'm going to consider the back of the terrace block where the Chinese is. So the back of the Chinese is there, but you've got some kind of little garden sheds coming out of these terraces as well, so I might do those. Also, I'm going to do the windows at the back as well, because I'll probably be filming from the back, so I thought I'd make the effort and do the windows at the back as well. So yeah, this is the extension at the back. So yeah, we'll do those as well. So this is the stage I've got up to. So as you can see, I've kind of done carcasses of all the main blocks and the buildings. So carcasses of this building at the end I showed you. So based on the template I went through before on the layout, just to see how it fit to the back, I've actually placed the carcasses on. I mean, in fact, I needed a template to get the angles right. So starting with this one, yeah, it was awkward because of this chamfering, because of the back of the layout here. So I had to get quite a lot of angles right, sort of thing, really. Yeah, I've also done a bit of artistic designer's license. This is a full shed. I think on the photograph it's a half building, this bit, and for the main terrace area. So the Chinese is here. I did make a bit of mistake on this because this end one is actually a pasta rendering cream, but I kind of ended up cutting out a brick, and so I thought, I've cut the brick now, so I've glued it, so I'll leave it on. And then finally is this more modern sort of apartment block here as well. So I've done the angles as well, so I'll just give you an idea how it looks like. So yeah, that's the start anyway. I thought I'd kind of tackle them all at once, so I kind of ended up cutting out all the elevations out together and then assembling them, like the roof and the floors, kind of together as blocks. So plenty more to do. So I've finally got the roofs done. Seems to have taken ages. So starting with this one on the left, got the back done there. So sort of chamfered the edges of the brick and stuff. And then this one here was quite awkward because you've got this angle here. And then you've got this end like this, just trying to get the roof right there. I mean, most of this edging will be covered up by some 3D printed ridging here, so I'm not really too worried about that. So that's the Chinese there. So the Chinese entrance is there, and then this main terrace, got those roof done on that, and then this was probably the most tricky to do, or technical. So I just use tons of masking tape to hold it together by at the moment. So you've got the garage there, and this, but it's awkward because it's against the wall like that, so you've got this chamfer like that. But yeah, it's coming along, and then I've got a section cut out there for the 3D printed chimney that sticks out on that one. Yeah, quite a challenge of roof, definitely, to do. So just thought I'd show you in situ with the roofs on. So plenty to do. Just give you an overall view. So yeah, got to get the roofs primed, floors primed, the brickwork done. Yeah, quite a lot, plus doing the base as well. I'm halfway doing the windows now, and I'm up to the Chinese takeaway here. So yeah, so I've just fitted the door and the signs and an alarm there. So I'm just trying to fit this window now. Yeah, when it comes to fitting, I'm having to cut them down a bit because you've got like ledges and things here. Cutting resin is a bit like cutting china in a way. It's not like plastic. You have to be very careful. You can't just slice it. You've got to also chip it away, sort of thing. Just get that glued in. So I've completed installing all the windows. I'll just give you a bit of a close-up view of some of them. So this is the house on the end. This is the one with the most windows in. I don't know why this house has so many windows in, but this bit's actually covered by a wall at the bottom actually. There's that one. And then there's this one with the interesting blue frontage in that window. So to do is the sills, obviously, because this one has quite distinct white sills, and the drain pipes under the detailing. The Chinese block, well, Chinese takeaway in the section of the block. So I've glued the signs on and stuff like that, put the windows in, obviously to do the logos of the sign, the Chinese shop. I've also done an alarm as well. I printed some more alarms, so because there's other different coloured alarms on here, which is kind of interesting. It's a small detail, I know, but I think it just makes it just look a bit more interesting, little details like that. So I've done the backs as well, and then on this back is this 60s extension that goes like that. So roughly there. So that, and then the building, which is the modern flats with the dark brown window frames, done that as well. So yeah, we're going to do the stairs to this. There's a little garden here as well. Yeah, obviously glazing to do on them all as well. So yeah, plenty more to do. So I'm doing the road now for Telegraph Street. So I'm just using A4 paper to do a template for this angle here, for the end board butting up type thing, and just to get the angle right, and also will be this angle as well. Right, I've cut the plasticard, which is 1mm, just to fit in where the road bits are, plus some of the extra paving. So just get those painted up. Got the road all primed up, ready for painting. And I've also decided to make a fateful decision. Decided to get rid of the warehouse, this one. Shanks, I took a good month building it. I've kept its side building, and I've replaced it with a car park in effect. I just didn't think it fit. I think it just dominated this side of the layout too much. What it has done is left a bit of a vacuum sort of thing. So what I'll do is I'll put a back scene in there, probably with maybe a picture of it. So it will be there, sort of in the background. Just give you a few shots of this. I've had to reface the brick on this building and the roof, and do some new brick wall. Obviously not finished yet. Yeah, quite a big change. Sometimes you have to do these things if you feel it's not like fitting in the building, whatever building you're doing in your layout. I think I just like it like this actually. And what I do like in Engage especially is the space between objects, and I quite like that we've got a big space there. To me it just, don't know, to me just like it. So to me it's more realistic to me, a reality. So yeah, that's what I've done anyway. So just a view of the back. Had a go at the gardens. Just a very basic garden really, and the back buildings, and I put the fences on as well. Right, thanks for watching. Just give you another close-up of the Telegraph Street. Now everything's in. Plus the garden's there. So great, yeah, got that done. There is some still quite a lot of work to do in terms of just general detailing. So this end there's space here I need to do, which is a kind of cordoned off area for wire reels and stuff like that. And there's also, I haven't done the far corner there yet, there's some detailing as well. And also general just finishing off, but it isn't finishing off my channel, so to speak. When this is done, there's going to be another project, so watch this space for that. Anyway, thanks for watching again.